When you walk off the green, you have your boyhood idol right there to greet you.
Hey, pal. A real honor to win this tournament.
Just felt like it was my way of saying congratulations, thank you for being here. And the Memorial Tour is very proud of the way you played this week, and it became a tradition to me.
The walk up the 18th hole with the luxury of looking for Jack on the back of the 18th green was just the most fantastic feeling.
10 years ago, 1966, on this piece of land, we started thinking about a new golf tournament, something that we could do for the game of golf. Well, here we are in 1976 in the first Memorial Tournament.
Left to right, 22 feet downhill. Roger Mulvey, the first Memorial champion.
Can you believe that?
I've seen it all today. This is unbelievable.
The flag way back right. Well, he was leaning as if he really didn't like it. It's in the hole.
Straight up. Oh, yeah, look at this, Peter. Look at this shot. Look at this. Might go in. Might go in. Might go in. It is in.
Could it be an eagle? Good night!
It was very special to us as players, obviously because what he's done to the golf course, but more so what he's meant to us as players.
Well, excellent. He got it. Got it. Been a while since we've seen that.
Muirfield Village is a course that I've always enjoyed. That course is an extension of Jack's personality. He was very methodical, and if you think your way around and play smart, you can do well there.
The condition of the course is out of this world. It's what Jack Nicklaus is all about quality. Everything is just absolutely world class.
In Dublin, Ohio, a suburb of the state capital, Columbus, lies a golf course with almost 50 years of history and tradition. Muirfield Village Golf Club is the home of the Memorial Tournament presented by Workday, where the PGA Tour's elite players make their annual visit to honor Jack Nicklaus and compete in one of its designated events. Players need to close with a strong finish at the 484-yard par 4 that drops into a valley to the fairway before ascending back up to an elevated green that is well protected by bunkers and thick surrounding rough.
I feel like every hole is hard at Muirfield. It doesn't really give you much of a break. I like the uphill par 4 to finish. I think that's fun. With new golf course design, that's kind of rare.
As the competitor approaches the 18th tee, they must make a choice. There is a pinch point between a black walnut tree on the right and a creek to the left. That's about 30 yards of fairway. Hit a 3-wood, possibly, short of that, or try to carve a driver into a fairway that slopes from right to left. Because we have an elevated tee of about 30 feet from the tee down to the fairway, that will essentially play about 275. So the players, I think, will either try to play short of that pinch point or try to challenge the fairway to get a little bit shorter shot into the green.
In an ideal world, you want to hit a cut off the tee, but hitting that, you've got to start towards the water, so it makes it difficult.
I mean, I'll tell you what, that is piped right there.
Great shot.
Up the right, bunkers and mounds and moguls that you can end up in all sorts of unusual lies.
You got to hit it far enough to get past the tree on the right to have a shot into the green. So a guy of my length, it makes it even harder to do that.
The entire 18th hole is surrounded by rough. Chad Marks, our superintendent, topped off that rough 3 or 4 days ago at 4 inches. So come Memorial Tournament time, it's going to be high and it's going to be thick.
Since 2017, the 18th has been the 5th most difficult final hole on the PGA Tour, playing to a scoring average of 0.26 over par. Over the years, the hole has actually gotten more difficult. In 2010, players found the fairway 68.3% of the time. In 2022, that percentage dropped to just 55.4%.
What do you think of that movement?
I mean, it looks like he's going to fall down, but my gosh, he repeats it and does it well.
Finding the short grass is essential to success at the 18th. Since 2003, the fairway gives players an opportunity for a birdie in the 60% range, while tee shots finding the left or right dramatically drop those numbers into the 20s.
As a player looks for his approach shot into 18, they're really looking at where the pin placement is on the green. You want to avoid that back right bunker, and you want to avoid that false front short of the green. So as a player stands in the fairway, I think their main discussion is going to be that yardage between that false front and the back of the green. I know you err on either side, you're going to have a heck of a difficult shot to recover.
You're faced with an uphill, mid to long iron, very shallow on the right side, lots of slope, have to be on the right section, otherwise you're left with what can be an impossible two-putt.
You've got a long way in and the ball's above your feet. The green's incredibly slopey. If you're out of position, it's about missing it in the right area to give you the best opportunity to get up and down. Anything long of that green is basically impossible.
Can't go long right.
Right at it.
There you go. If you believe it, if you know you've got the right stick, give it a go.
So our 18th green is protected by 4 bunkers, all I think fairly kind bottoms to the bunkers, meaning that the slopes are going up towards the green. So the players should have an uphill shot, unless they're unlucky, where the ball might collect on the backside of the bunker. I think I'd rather be in the sand than some of the rough, because the rough can get pretty nasty around the greens.
You can get away with the bunker to the back left pins. You've got a little bit of space, but they also play very deep. And so it just makes it very, very difficult to get up and down if you miss that green.
The step meter, which measures the speed of the green, is right around 12 right now. With the efforts of our staff getting these greens ready and a little bit faster as the week goes on, I would not be surprised to see around 14 to 14.5 on the step meter. I say that quietly because it's getting on the edge of being very fast, but when the greens get fast, they become much smaller. And firm, hard, fast greens are one big challenge.
Ooh, that's got way too much pace, I think.
Landed 1 yard on, and it's thank you, good night, nurse.
I think the toughest pin on the green is in this section in the front right. Because again, you're right on the edge of that false front, and if you go over the green, I don't know that you're going to be able to stop the ball on the green. It really rolls across there pretty quickly.
Once you get on the green, your job's just getting started, and if you had 2 putts to win or a putt to win, I know it's going to have a lot of break, and it's probably going to be pretty fast.
That's how you separate champions, and I think that, that's what Jack wants at his event. You got to earn it. Nothing's given at Muirfield Village.
I only need 1. He only needs 1!
Matt Kuchar closes the door on the 2013 Memorial Tournament.
In 2010, players reached the green in regulation 61.8% of the time. By 2022, that percentage had dropped to just 41.6%. Players fortunate enough to reach the green still have a difficult task ahead. Since 2017, the proximity to the hole at 18 is nearly 38 feet. That is over 7 feet further than the average of the rest of the par 4s at Muirfield Village of 30 feet 8 inches. Some of the most memorable shots in tournament history have happened on the closing hole.
Oh, yes!
Up in that bunker beyond the 18th green here, Fowler.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, go! Oh, you're kidding. Oh, yes!
No, he did not.
Our tournament leader, Jason Duffner in the fairway. Familiar waggles. Staring it down, and that's going to backstop.
No, this is going to be better than he thinks. It's not going to be that good, is it? Stop it.
Well, this is talk about degree of difficulty. Oh, Ken's off and running. Careful now. Get over the corner. Oh, here's the famous backstop. Will we get a 2? How close will we? Oh, we will! I wasn't expecting. I thought we were going to get another lift.
You didn't really think it was going to happen.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Dillette trying to hang in there against Spieth, who's on in regulation. What is it about Dillette at 18?
It's amazing. That's the only thing I can say.
So right now it will gather speed.
Good weight.
There's your 2-footer. Oh my goodness.
All the way! Oh, can you believe that?
Obviously, he was excited when I made it, but I knew that Colin had a good look and a pretty straight putt, you know, going down that hill that he kind of saw from mine, and he's obviously a great putter, so try not to get too wrapped up in it. I'm glad I didn't, because he cashed it right on top of me.
The ultimate pressure, this to tie.
Gave it a great go.
Could it be? 24 feet, 3 inches.
I'm happy to be here with one of the great swingers of all time.
At the first event in 1976, the stars came out, with celebrities like Jackie Gleason and Bob Hope in attendance. At the tournament's end, Roger Maltby became the first Memorial champion, with a playoff victory over Hale Irwin and a final score of even par. The very next year, Jack Nicklaus was able to win his tournament on the course he designed.
I've had a lot of accomplishments in the game of golf, and I don't think there's any greater than this one. And nothing gave me a bigger thrill. Thank you.
No one has as many victories at Muirfield Village as Tiger Woods, with 5 between 1999 and 2012.
3 in a row for Tiger Woods at the Memorial.
Good shot, mate. That's a great job, dude.
And it set up that eagle.
Down the hill, 2 feet in the air. Good, good. Well, the wind is bringing it back to the left.
Oh my goodness! Birdie time at the finish. He's done it again. An amazing finish here.
The layout was also the site of the 1987 Ryder Cup matches, the 1998 Solheim Cup,
How about that? That's about as good a dance as I've seen in a while. That's celebrating.
and the 2013 President's Cup.
All he needed to do, closing it up, and Tiger Woods for the 3rd straight President's Cup has the clincher for Captain Couples.
Muirfield Village remains the only course to host all 3 of the major team international competitions. In 2021, Jack Nicklaus engineered a complete renovation of the course.
Sort of looked at it like I might just have one last bite at the apple. You get in here, you get here, and you probably get here.
I love it.
Happy with that? The 18th hole, I didn't do anything except that we only had one pin position in the back left of the green. I softened the right back of the green and lengthened it out at less pitch back a little bit so the ball goes back. It did come up and just run back.
It epitomizes what Dad tries to do when he's designing a golf course. It's a playable golf hole for the membership, but if you tuck the pins and put the tees back, it's really a challenging golf hole.
It just tests you all the way from the tee shot to the green, and we've seen some pretty good finishes there over the years, and I'm sure we'll see another great finish there again this year.
Viktor Hovland is the champion.
The 18th at Muirfield Village, the final hole at Jack Nicklaus's masterpiece.